2 years.
Welcome back to the second video of Velocity Walkthrough, and I'm going to be throwing out a few tips and so on throughout this video. I'll be talking throughout the whole thing because you'll get the point, or maybe I will have enough to say, but let's do this. So let's give it a go. So to begin with, one tip which I think is a major thing with this game is I think what you should do is play the game through like normal. Don't try and perfect everything, because as you'll notice, as you gradually go through the levels and go through to the end of the game, you do actually get your weapons upgraded. So your gun is heavily improved. So you know, like when you're shooting through the levels, when you're in the spaceship as well, I know that one in particular upgrades. I don't know about the one when you're on foot. This one right here, I think it does, because I think it changes colour, the shots. But in the spaceship here, you can see like one shot's coming out at a time. So after a few levels, you get to like the next world. You do get a much stronger gun, and enemies, like, you know, these ones that are idle, they die in pretty much 1 or 2 shots, so that will highly speed up your completion time. You don't want to be sitting there shooting things. So that's that really. I mean, as you're going through these levels, remember to shoot every piece of glass, collect every single crystal, defeat every single enemy, even destroy the mines. I think everything counts towards getting points, and you need those points to fill so that you can get the perfect. These enemies right here, you know, the ones that are just sitting there shooting at you, you shoot them, that's fine. That's all you need to do. When it comes to the offensive enemies, the ones that fly around, you will have to, they will drop power-ups or something. I think they're replenishments for a gun upgrade, and yeah, you need to pick those up as well, because I think those also count towards the points. So absolutely everything, and yeah, the power up only appears once you've defeated that set of monsters. Make sure you defeat every monster, and then you'll see the upgrade or the power up appear, and then that will all count towards your perfect. So yeah, I'm doing levels 10 to 14, I think. Some of these levels do start getting a lot longer, some of them get a lot more detailed and more puzzly, and you just have to sort of find the right sequence. So that's another thing of playing all the way through the game first, is to get used to it. And I mean, you are definitely going to have a situation where you're going to be repeating the same level for a long time until you get it right, especially the critical urgency ones, the fast ones. But when you do start getting used to the level, you'll know when to boost, because obviously you're not going to keep your finger on boost, because levels like this you need to destroy everything, kill everyone, so you need that time to sort of like roam around and you know, make sure you've got everything bang on. So obviously when you've killed everything in that area and you know when to boost, just do it, just boost. So yeah, I think when we come across something else that I need to tell you about, I'll tell you, but I'm watching this video as we go along, because yeah, I recorded this a while ago. Oh yeah, yeah, so they're the flying enemies, you have to defeat all of them, and then you'll see the little power-up drop on the floor. When you're flying, it won't drop anywhere, it'll just stay in that position of the last enemy that you killed. One tip I have is, when you're shooting all these enemies, they're shooting back at you, try not to worry too much about getting hit by them, because you lose a bit of health, yeah, but there's also pickups along the way which replenish your health. and you don't really want to be trying to dodge too many gunshots because you'd just be wasting time, to be honest. So yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, oh, another thing, in this level I think I did actually play ahead, made sure I got that gun boost, and you can see like 3 shots are coming out now, so enemies are dying a lot faster. And you do get a rifle. I mean, I'm playing on the PS4, so that's circle, but well, obviously the controls will be the same on the PS Vita. Yeah, the rifle is good if you're doing straight runs and there's things in front of you, or like walls of glass. The thing with the rifle is you can shoot while running. So while you're running, mash circle, keep shooting, and there you go. It's a lot better because I think, yeah, when you're using the analog gun, you can aim sort of anywhere. I mean, the rifle shoots straight. The analog gun, you can honestly, I mean, you like, you can aim it anywhere. But I think you cannot run at the same time, or you kind of can, but I don't know. It's like you have to sort of like stop to shoot. You don't have as much mobility, so just be aware of that. You'll know when to use it anyway. If there's like mines in front of you, if there's like loads and loads of glass, and there's quite a few levels with walls of glass in front of you, so just keep running, hold boost and shoot at the same time. I mean, it may seem quite difficult looking at it, like, oh yeah, it's easier said than done, you know, look, watching. Nah, it's good. You get used to it, just keep retrying. Sometimes trial and error, sometimes it's just memory, remembering where things are. There are a couple of levels where you might end up totally missing something. I mean, most levels, most of these are straightforward and everything's in front of you, and you just need to make sure you collect it all, but there are some levels which you need to go a bit further, and some things are a bit hidden. You'll keep finishing a level thinking, why have I still not got enough points? Yeah, it's because you probably missed out on something. Oh yeah, and I can't remember when you get the I think it's after this boss, you get a bomb which you aim at enemies with the right analog. Is it the right analog? Yeah, no, that's a normal gun, isn't it? What's the... well, there's a bomb you use, which you kill enemies and glass, but is at the side of you, which you can't get out with your gun because the gun's going straight. So what the bomb does is you can shoot that in any direction when you're in ship mode. Oh yeah, it is the same analog as the gun, but just in 2D mode. You're using that gun to shoot anywhere. When you're in your ship, you use the analog to aim the bomb sideways. With that boss, it doesn't really matter, but while shooting you can also use the bomb. So use the analog to point it upwards while shooting. So the health goes down faster, and then they go into the next phase. I mean, the boss has phases. When it's lost a certain amount of health, then it goes back to defensive mode, and you have to sort of deal with the sequence again. But I mean, yeah, this level right now is demonstrating the use of the bombs sideways, but you can only kill those enemies with the sideways bomb, and certain switches you have to hit in a certain direction. So it does get a bit more complex at this point. I mean, this is the second world now, and you do end up using this directional bomb a hell of a lot. But the thing is, just keep smacking it, just keep using that bomb, just point it, just direct it everywhere, especially if there's like enemies and glass everywhere. It's unlimited, so it doesn't matter, just whack it out as much as you can. So yeah. I had some more tips, but I will see as we go along. Watch how it goes. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. 2 yes.